Guys, I'm in the junkyard today. What I'd like to do is start a video series on how you can get your AC going in your pickups from scratch, or if you already have it, how to go through and get it working again. Now I'm in the junkyard today. I found an 86 LX truck, and what I'm going to do, I just scavenge a few parts. What I may do today is get the evaporator. This truck's not wrecked, so I'll probably get the hose across the front, the condenser, a couple of lines through here that are hard to get. Let's see here. Let's see if we can do it this way. On this dryer, this little bitty line is hard to get, so I think I'll get that. That's something you'll need. Upon first inspection, of course, you know, the heart of the whole thing is the compressor. So if you have one, that's good. If not, you can buy them, I think. Or you could find you a used one like this and make sure it's okay. This one, man, this one actually, the bearing and all, no noise at all. I think the bearing's good. Even it turns good. That's actually a really good compressor. Let's see if it's got anything left in it. Yep. So we know that it's holding a little pressure, so there's no leaks in any of the parts, so that's good. Okay. Wow, as it turns out, this is a really good, I mean, this truck was taken good care of. It had just a little bit of refrigerant in it, so that means to me that, you know, a lot of the stuff on it is probably good. No leaks. It definitely did not have a full charge. It's really, this has probably got R12 in it, and it's illegal to evacuate, just dump it all out. You could tell when you press it that it had just a little in it. That's oil. So, you know, you can, if you're at the yard, you can get them to evacuate it completely. It may be a leak somewhere, but I just feel confident, since it's not wrecked, that the condenser is good. And this is a very hard to find hose. A lot of times vehicles are wrecked or something. But anyway, you just start taking it apart. I'm gonna take it apart here and here, take the condenser apart, and take this apart, and just start working my way and getting the lines. I may get the evaporator in there. I don't see why I shouldn't. And even though this compressor, the hoses are a little different than what I'm used to, the head on the back, believe the head will swap over. I haven't gotten off yet, so I'm not sure if it's a 708 or a 508 sanding compressor, but I'm going to start to take it all apart, and we'll see you in a minute. Oh man, when taking this stuff apart, it has been on there for years and it's super tight, so just be careful. Let's see here. Then you have to take, I forget the name of this dude right now, it escapes me, but you have to take the two bolts down below apart, this bolt and that nut and this bolt. And we can get that out of the way. Every little piece you think you can use, even this one here, to hold that hose up against that metal thing. Get it. Get everything you think you need. Then we're going to take 4 corner bolts apart after we loosen this one and this one, and take the condenser out. May I go ahead and take this off too. Well, while I'm at it, right here, I wanted to show you guys something. Okay, right here. So I've already gotten up front, you know, I got the condenser off. Over there I got the compressor off. Not sure I want that compressor. I mean, it's in good shape. It's a 508, has 5 pistons, and the pistons have metal piston rings, where the 708 has synthetic ones. So I'm not sure. It's only like $35. I'll probably get it just to play with it, maybe take it apart, maybe love it, I don't know. But while I'm here looking at this, I took this is the high and low pressure side going into the evaporator, and you know, it barely had anything in it, but it did have something in it, so I was thinking it was holding a little pressure. But what it looks like right there, it's a little where it had been oily, and you know, it's just a little funky. So I think the O-ring right here was leaking, and that's probably why it didn't have a whole lot of stuff in it. But normally in the junkyard, if I run into anything like this, it's completely empty. So I was just feeling pretty confident that all the components are good except for O-rings, which is no big deal, because when you're building it from scratch, you're going to put new O-rings in anyways. So I'm about to take this apart, and then I'm going to go into the cab and start getting under the glove box and taking the evaporator out. Oh man, kind of hot out here. All right, so up in here, you know, we got the glove box out. Let's go up in here if we can get some light. We're gonna have to take several bolts apart. Gotta take this apart, kind of whatever you run into, you know. We gotta get up under here, and let's see if we can see my finger up in there. Take this apart. Undo some things. You're definitely gonna want this relay. Unplug a few things. We're gonna pull it out from under the dash right out this way. And I can't, you know, record and do all this at the same time, but I'll show you when I get it out. All right, man, you got to take all kind of stuff apart. And let's see if I can get this thing to focus. You know, you want to take everything you can while you're in the yard. You don't want to get all the way home and not have something. You even got to take that stuff apart. That's the little water drain hole, goes through the deal. My wires that go out to the compressor go through the firewall. Got to get that. Of course, I undid this bolt right here. That's where the wires are. Yeah, I think I'll undo it right there and then pull it through. Get everything. I was inside struggling for a bit, and then I realized I probably should come out here and undo these bolts, take this rubber plate off around the hoses so that it'll go through more freely. So let's do that. Okay, that's undone. Look, if your truck's never been equipped with this stuff, and you're in a yard like me and you're getting all this stuff, don't forget these parts like this. You know, it goes on like that, slips over the hoses. You're gonna want this kind of stuff. And get the plate. You can clean it up and paint it. Get the nuts for the bolts and all that. So let's go inside and pull that thing. As soon as I did that outside, this thing practically just, after the 2 bolts, practically is jumping in the floor. One-handed. Don't know what I'm doing. Kinda, but not really. Let me put the thing down, phone down before I tear something up. Man, alright, so I got it out. And I'm just gonna look it over. That side looks really good. I mean, for an 86, it looks really good. Oh, you know, I have seen this on a lot of parts. So that makes me think that this stuff came, the reason it looks so good is it's maybe been installed after, or came from a yard. I just don't know. Even if it did come from another yard, it's looking so good compared to what I've seen. This thing here is not even full of trash. I got one at home that's full of trash. And you know, that's why they end up kind of blowing less and less and less over the years as they get full of funk. This is looking like a good one though. I'm definitely getting this. And I don't know what I want to see from over here. Whoops. Don't want to end up doing something wrong. Wow, that stuff's old. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna fish my wire through. Go get it. That turns on the the AC compressor. Alright. And I gotta get this piece. Let's see here. I gotta have that. It's right up in there. There we go. So this right here will need new material on it, foam, you know, and this will need to be straightened out. It's bent up. If I can focus this dang phone. But all this does is go over like that around up in there, you know, and you have that one long bolt. Boy, if you, this one's kind of boogered up. Oops, where are we at? But I'll probably find the right thread pitch, different size bolt. It goes right in there.